Oh, hello, it's Claire again, and I'm just talking a bit about the readings which I do because I've decided to do an offer in January, which is 10% off readings. The readings I do are tarot cards, and I've got two sets. So I've got the traditional Rider-Waite set, which is this one with some of the pictures, which look very traditional. Hopefully you can see those. They're upside down. And that is, so you've got options there. So you can have things like a Celtic spread and Celtic wheel, which is really informative. There's also the 15 card spread. So that's like, so I would lay out 5 cards for present, 5 cards for past, and 5 for hints about the future. Though we obviously all have free will, so it just hints at possibilities. And we can also do a sort of calendar spread. So there's 1 card per month. That's quite useful. And then there's 1 card in the middle. So that's 13 cards. And it's going from, say, now it would be going from February right through to next year, February this year, to February, March next year. And I also have the Green Witch Tarot card, so that works the same way. So it comes out backwards on here. Really beautiful cards, these ones. I'll just show you a few actually. So these cards are different pictures again, but generally, I mean, really it's the same. It's the same type, system oracle. And the cards work as an oracle, so they give messages, whether I'm there or not, really. You could do it yourself, but it helps if someone is trained a little bit and uses them, begins to understand what the cards mean, how they link together, that sort of thing. And they're incredibly wise, as I found out. They never lie, as far as I can see, either. If you were to have 2 readings in one day, you probably got similar messages, but it might be different cards. So that's the fascination of it. Generally, I would tend to have a reading once every 4 to 6 months. I wouldn't do it more than that, really. You might kind of start to worry too much, that type of thing. So also angel cards. I've got this amazing pack, which is a little bit old now, Harmony Angel Cards. It's got a bit stained over the years, but it's again beautiful. The cards are really esoteric. So the message, they're beautiful pictures as well. I've known a few other people with this set. And they're special actually. They're really lovely cards, beautiful messages, and very wise. They're I would say esoteric. So there's quite a lot of sacred geometry in them, higher wisdoms, higher knowledge. Having studied mysteries over quite a few years, there's quite a lot of reference to what we learn in the mystery schools in those cards. Again, they're very wise. I could again do something similar. Probably a 15 card spread would be fine. If you didn't want that, you could just have a shorter one. It doesn't matter really. So I also use a lot of these are Doreen Virtue. Now Doreen has changed her stance completely and is now, I think, a born again Christian or something similar. But her cards still work as far as I can tell. She obviously is a very gifted metaphysical person, but has gone the other kind of other way. Rather than sort of dwelling on that, I still think the cards are incredible. They're beautiful. These are the Archangel Oracle cards. I've used them for years, since about 2007. Again, very, very wise, got lovely messages. I would tend to say angel cards are a little bit more gentle than tarot. They can provide sort of similar messages. They're perhaps not so black and white, should we say. They're softer, more gentle, and it may be wiser if you're a little bit nervous to have an angel card reading. I've even got this as Doreen Virtue, Romance Angels as well. So that's a good one for Valentine's. I've also got Healing with the Angels, which is lovely. Again, it's very, very, haven't used these ones so much, but they're very simple. So they're kind of one message, one picture, oops, my study, for example, or you've got some miracles. Believe it or not, miracles do happen. They really do. People are cynical, but I know for a fact I've seen a few. So yeah, they're really beautiful cards. And then we've even got angel answers. So again, I haven't used that much, but we can always have a play with those. So again, they're adoring virtue in someone else. And they've got like the situation will improve, abundance. So really beautiful cards, beautiful messages, lots of them. Oops, I'm getting muddled up here. You can see the idea though that it really acts as an oracle. The angel cards are similar, and I enjoyed them so much that I created my own set of cards, which we use in my program De-Stress You as a sort of lead-in to learn intuition and maybe practice readings, even in a very simple way. So that's just a little summary. So it's 10% off in January rather than do a big spiel. It's on my website, the readings. It's www.clarechurch.co.uk, and it's my company's Ray of Hope Therapies. Normally for a shorter reading I charge 20, and then if I do a writer, and not by shorter I mean up to an hour really. But sorry, 10% off. So obviously it's 10% off that. So that's 18. Bishop math. And basically also the what was I going to say, that the reading can involve a write-up. Now a write-up takes quite a lot of time and energy, and again I have to go into the sort of zone where I may get more information. So sometimes there's a bit more connections between the cards come through. I type it all up, it's really clear. It can be 2 or 3 pages of A4 typing. That takes a while, so I would normally charge at least 30 for that. Again, 10% off that, so that might be a good option. And what I do with the readings now is really generally on Zoom, so I can set a Zoom up, or if you prefer it, on one of the other social media platforms. But on Zoom I can record it, and so rather than me type it up, I can just send the recording. And the payment is online as well, so I can send details. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed a little summary and seeing what cards I use. I've actually got quite a few more sets. Oh, there's this one as well. Sorry, I forgot to show you. Indigo angel cards. Again, they're lovely. Again, Doreen Virtue. But what I liked, I used these in Mind Body Spirit Fairs in Norfolk quite a lot. For younger people, because indigo is often the younger people who are often very spiritual or very open to spiritual awareness, and they have very simple, beautiful pictures. Now this beautiful blue colour. So something like self-reflection there, or you are understood messages, which are just simple and lovely. And they're just, what it can do is everyone has free will, but it can bring a bit more guidance to people who are stuck. I've certainly had incredible guidance over the years. I'm not a medium as such. I sometimes get psychic messages. Sometimes I'm just reading from the cards. I can't force it. If it comes, it comes. If it's there, it's there. If it isn't, it isn't. But generally speaking, I can get a feel for what needs to be said around the cards. So that's a summary of the readings, and wishing you well. It's very dark, dingy weather, a bit rainy in Waterlooville in Hampshire, but wish you a good day and a good evening. Take care. Bye.